working on Olive's walk. Now that she's had a couple setups off property, we can start really tightening up the heel command.
Work, girl.
Her owner, I know, is really looking forward to this because she pulled so hard, even through a prong. So this is over a period of sessions. It's not just one session. We improve on each one. And every day we get a little bit better. Very nice. And then when we stop, we work on our stays.
Stay. Good girl.
And again, this is a dog who couldn't be off leash prior to training. At 4 years old, she was a flight risk. Her owner could never enjoy her off leash. And now look, got that solid stay command, but more importantly, the thoughts of leaving the pack are gone, and that's really what we do. Wow, good girl. You are doing so good.
We have a pine tree.
I know, isn't that cute?
Another one over here.
We'll put some Christmas lights on it.
Wow. 4.
Look, she's just waiting. This is great.
Okay, Olive, let's go, baby.
Beep paired with let's go and tap on the left leg is a beep into heel. So if Josh wasn't moving, it would be a recall to a stay. If he continues moving, it's into a heel. Good girl. So we're creating that default position on the walk, right? And every time she leaves that position, like she just tried to go behind his legs, it would be correction and then another beep and then guidance back. Like right there. See what I mean? And every time she tries that, it's a correction and a beep. So she'll stop trying that and she'll stay in this nice pocket next to his leg, which we call the heel command. And that word heel comes from having the dog's head at the level of your heel. It's a new way to walk for her after 4 years of leading and pulling. Good. She just looked up at you, a little check-in. So she's got 2 weeks left. So this is still very new. We're still working on position and having her follow, yield to that leash pressure. Good. She's doing really well. I really like where her brain's at. Good girl. So now we're working it off leash. So she'll learn when a gap is created between her head and his leg, the beep, close the gap, and that's how we get her to stay in heel position. Right there. Anytime she drifts away, these are all reps. This is a good one. It's hard. It's hard for a dog who has almost half a decade of freedom to go where she wants, pull, drag people around, to actually change the mindset and have to stay even without being restrained by the leash. All these pitties all of a sudden get lazy once we teach heel. They go from pulling to lagging. Isn't that funny?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very predictable.
If they can get far enough behind, then they can...
Yeah, they can lose you.
Yeah.
All right, so she's drifting back. We got to give her the motivation to stay by the leg. So she basically flipped. She went from I'm going to pull you up here to I'm going to lag so far behind. So she's got to try it all. Good girl. Closing in a little bit, asking for some commands. So he just asked for a sit. She did it right away. hence no e-collar correction. So right there, she just learned if I listen, I avoid the e-collar correction and I get a good girl. Now we're adding some distractions, something that might tempt her to break her command. There's another heel, tap on the tone, tap the leg, and we're back into our walk. What a good girl. It's not hot out here. In fact, it's a little chilly. So there's no reason for her to be tired and lacking behind other than lack of motivation. Beautiful. So Josh just said her name and she immediately started walking towards him. So right now she's learning when she hears her name, it only means look. It does not mean recall. Now she's being asked for a DOWN. Very good, very impressive. A lot of the times when we come out here, was that the first time you've asked her to down outside? A lot of the times when we come out here, even if they know down inside and they've done it tons of times, we'll come outside and ask for it and they won't do it. And it'll turn into a whole thing because they think I'm outside, I don't need to listen. They have the illusion of being off leash. That was a very good girl. Good girl. Beautiful.